Robert Downey and Tony Stark's masterclass in handling passive-aggressive people. Ever dealt with someone who tries to push your buttons but you're not sure how to respond? Robert Downey Jr. shows us exactly how to handle passive-aggressive people like a pro. You see, RDJ has a real knack for handling passive-aggressive behavior. Basically, the idea is to call it out, walk away, and just remove the person from your life. But let's be honest, this tactic doesn't work in every situation, and isn't the best approach for every part of life. That said, we can still take a page from Robert Downey Jr.'s playbook on how to shut down rude people, which works in most scenarios. Let's look at this interview, where the interviewer is asking inappropriate and downright disrespectful questions to get a reaction from Robert Downey Jr. At first, Robert responds to the questions at face value, keeping his composure and addressing them directly without showing irritation. Soon, Robert realizes that the interviewer is attempting to set him up. What Robert does brilliantly is maintain eye contact. As passive-aggressive people usually lack the confidence to be outright aggressive, Robert, through his gaze, lets him know that Robert is aware of what he is doing. See, he does not even properly look in Robert's eyes. By responding at face value, you can most often diffuse the passive aggressor in most scenarios, prompting the other person to pause and reconsider their behavior. Similarly, in everyday life, most people will avoid escalating further if you stick to straightforward, composed answers. Here, Robert gave the interviewer a chance to stop and reflect. However, the interviewer persisted in this and forced Robert to take a little firmer stance and warn him. He takes the question and rephrases it. He handles it beautifully. The interviewer is a schmuck who knows exactly what he is doing, yet lacks the confidence to own it. He is trying to get under Robert's skin, yet even after tolerating him and trying to defuse the situation, the schmuck doesn't back down. Watch how Robert confronts him. Now, most people may react strongly and lash out when pushed this far, but this is where Robert shines. He, in plain words, calls him out and walks away with class and in total control. Another powerful way to shut down an aggressor is by showing that their words don't affect you. For instance, if someone is insulting you and you respond as if they are asking a genuine question, you demonstrate that their aggression means nothing to you. For example, in a scene where Captain America is trying to throw shade at Tony Stark, he answers the question as though it were a sincere one. Furthermore, if a person really steps out of line and does not respect boundaries, you can insult them back, but be careful with this one because this can really make a person hate you. Finally, if someone is trying to troll you just for laughs, you can either let it go or you can play along and make the frame. They set your own. Watch how this lady makes a snarky comment on Robert and he just simply plays into it, embarrassing her for even trying. Here's a bonus tip. Sometimes the best response is to give no response at all. Sometimes saying nothing says more than any comeback ever could. Now, to quickly summarize, answer questions at face value and give the other person the benefit of the doubt. They may have misspoken or had a bad day and were not intentionally trying to target you. Stay cool, calm, and collected while maintaining firm eye contact and a smile. You can gently deflect or reframe the conversation with a subtle warning without being too direct. Walk away without giving the other person the reaction they desire. You can insult the aggressor, but be cautious, as this may lead to increased animosity. Accept the frame the other person sets and engage with it casually. In other words, play along with the frame and make it your own. Whether it's in interviews, at work, or in everyday life, these tactics let you take control of the situation without losing your cool. So next time someone tries to push your buttons, remember, answer calmly, hold your ground, and if you absolutely have to, walk away with class.